What's up, beasties? It's Triple B, your friendly neighborhood bearded book beast. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of A Beast Tale, my weekly wrap-up where I catch you up on what's going on with my reading, with my life, with the channel, and what I'm watching, what I'm playing, you know, all the things. And it's always fun to hang out with you. Yes, this is coming to you on a Wednesday. Normally it will come to you on a Sunday. That's the usual thing. But I did the last one on a Wednesday, and it just felt weird to do it short. But I'm going to have to do a shortened one soon anyway. So I don't know. We'll figure that out. But this one I wanted to get out because I tried a little something different, a little teaser for what Beast Tale is going to become, along with some other things I'm changing on my channel. You'll see that in the video that's coming out very soon of my look back at my last year on booktube, what I learned, look at some fun nerdy stats, talk about some of my favorite books I've had, reflect on some of my videos, the highs and the lows, some awesome BFF chats I got to have, all that stuff as a little celebration. And I'll also talk about my ideas for the channel. So for A Beast Tale, what I'm going to start doing is a little slice of life. Not just sitting here talking about the past week, you know, because I do that with some other things like my monthly wrap up and stuff. Try to spice it up, make it a little spicy. That was terrible. But what I'm going to do is record a little bit every day of my life, what's going on, updating on that, what I'm watching, what I'm reading as the week goes on. With some little clips here and there of just me being me in different locations and things, going on little adventures, or, you know, reading by the pool. If I read that day, updating you on what I read, or writing, or work stuff, life stuff, family stuff, all the things. And I think that will be cool to start doing. So I'm looking forward to that. So this is just a little teaser. We're just going to go through it a little bit. I didn't do every single day, but I do have some little snippets, some little clips from the past week that I'm going to show you, and some of them will be me talking, some of me right now voicing over it and talking about it. But without further ado, let's... I don't know why I do that sometimes. Without further ado, let's get this episode of A Beast Tale rolling. So I'm just going to show you some clips and some images from the past week. And then at the end, I'll be back right here to kind of wrap things up and fill in the blanks, fill in the cracks, if you will. So it should be fun. But I just wanted to say, there's a part later on where I say, I need a haircut. And you... present me, future me, and you, future present you, can have a little chuckle at past me with my bad hair that needs to be cut and my beard that needs to be trimmed, because you can know that right now I'm looking pretty fresh. Yes, I am. So enjoy, my friends. What's up, beasties? Just hanging out at the pool with the fam. Enjoying a little afternoon swim, and getting ready to do a little reading, have a little lunch by the pool, and just hang out. So thought I'd bring you along. We have a great community pool, and most of the time we get it to ourselves. For some reason, there's probably, I don't know, 50 or so houses that are filled in here. It's just starting out, a new community, but nobody likes the pool, and I don't know why, because it's lovely. I think it's time to show you guys the Beastie Ball. Oh yeah. Well, that was fun. All right, let's go and see if I got anything in the mail. The mailbox is right by the pool, so let's see. Come along. There's a key in there. That means I've got a package. Alright, now I'm going to sit by the pool and do a little reading. Got my Kindle Oasis. By the Oasis. Little dad joke for you there. I am reading Mercy, Tears of the Fallen by Chance Dillon. When I get that done, hopefully this week, because I'm going to have him on the channel next week, and I'm going to be on his channel for a little party for his release coming up soon. And I'm finishing up Cold Silver for Souls by Tori Tekken. Loving that. So those are my two things I'm currently working on, and I'm enjoying them both. So let's read a little bit, shall we? What's up, beasties? Just hanging out, watching a little TV, hanging out with my dogs before I do some reading and the day gets going here. Barley hanging out right here. Georgie right here. What's up, buddy? They got their new Halo collars, which are great GPS collars. I'm really digging, which is nice because we were going to put our fence in and shed and all that, but we haven't yet. We're just going to chill. We've spent a lot of money moving and all that stuff. So we're just going to wait a little bit, wait a few months, and then we'll put the fence in. But luckily the Halo collars are doing great. And that way they can be outside with me. I don't have to have them on a leash. I can let them out and just kind of sit outside and chillax while they use the bathroom, and I don't have to worry about them getting out and getting into trouble. So anyway, that's going great. But right now, I like to talk to you guys about what I'm watching. And there's my new TV I put up above this cool fireplace. Oh, let me show you this real quick. So this fireplace, it can be just visual or it can actually give out heat. Check this out. So I can change the color of the flame. Oh, yeah. Right? And the rocks. Come on now. Come on now. How cool is that? Pretty slick. I know. But anyway, I've been watching The Bondsman with Kevin Bacon. A fun, supernatural, urban fantasy type of show. He's kind of a lovable loser. Down on his luck, he's a bondsman. He's kind of a failure. Failed musician. He had a failed marriage. Divorced from his wife. He hasn't been a great dad to their son. But you just love to root for him. But he lives with his mom, who is just the sweet Southern mama. He lives in her garage, does his bondsman stuff for money. And it starts off with him taking a case. It goes bad. He gets killed, gets his throat slit. But then he wakes up and he's somehow still alive. Turns out he was brought back by the devil himself, and he's supposed to hunt down some demons and take them out. So otherwise he'll be sent back to HE double hockey sticks. And it's actually really good. What I love the most is I love urban fantasy and thrillers and stuff that have your hero have roots, you know, like I love Jack Reacher, love, you know, stories like that, but I love this because he's not wandering town to town. He is in a home. He's got family. He's got a life. He's trying to get on track. But then he's also doing this crazy stuff with demons and supernatural creatures. So it's really good. I am loving it so far. Let me know what you think. It's actually based on a book called The Bondsman, but the Bondsman book is nonfiction. It has to do with a guy during like the civil rights days. Helping activists and stuff get out of trouble, and he did a lot of things with like wars and crazy stuff. Quite the life this guy lived, but obviously this is demon hunting, silly fun, and has nothing to do with that. So I'm not really sure why it's based on that book, but anyway, it's a lot of fun. And I need a haircut. Hopefully that'll get done soon, but My truck has been in the shop. We'll talk about it more in my video for moving, but I think pulling a trailer a couple times, 15 hours through mountains, was not good for the old truck, for the old girl. So needed strut work, ball joint work, brakes, complete brakes, and everything. And then the AC went out. So they've had it a while. They've done a lot of work to it. It's going to cost me a pretty penny, but for the amount I'm paying to fix it, I could not get a truck as nice. So you just do it. It is what it is. Um, Anywho, I borrowed my wife's car so I could run some errands and stuff. Just waiting for the kids to get up so I know they're good before I take off. But hopefully I can get some reading done today. But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm watching.
At one point during the week, I had a very, very awesome opportunity to sit down and talk with Austin and Richard from Two to Ramble. Awesome YouTube channel and podcast. Check it out if you have not somehow. But I got to talk to them about a nonfiction book, The Anxious Generation, which is a very interesting read. I'll talk more about it on my channel coming up, but wanted to talk with these guys first. We recorded a video and had a great chat, and it was a lot of fun. Very interesting conversation. So definitely check that out on their channel when it airs. But it was awesome. A little behind the scenes uh, that you can see here as we're chatting.
All right, so hopefully I had fun hanging out, watched a little bit of my life. Look forward to a lot more of that. I'll be much more strategic and make sure that I record things every single day throughout the week, put them together, and just so that it can feel like we're hanging out every day. And I think that's going to be fun. And I love videos like reading vlogs where people, you get to see them living life and have a little slice of life, a little fun. And it just feels like a deeper connection. And I would love to do that with you as well, beasties. And eventually I think it'll be cool. I'm going to get in too much into the weeds here. You'll see this in another video, but I'm really going to lock down on TBR and plans. I have good ideas to be able to really lock in on things and make sure I say, this is what I'm reading this month, this is what I'm reading this week, and then throughout the week read it and then be able to talk to it about it in every weekly wrap up to have that book read or a portion of that book read, depending on how long it is. And I'm excited about that. So it's going to be good. It's going to be real good. But anyway, let's wrap things up here. So it's a busy week. My car is still in the shop, as I said. I'm supposed to get it back tomorrow, which will be lovely. So a lot of getting up really early, take my wife to work, having to pick her up, figuring out dinner, and taking care of the kids. My wife's been working a lot. So, I mean, I got the single solo dad thing down, but it's a lot of work. And taking care of the animals and, my job, I don't have anything strictly that I have to do, but having to, figure out the new classroom, get things set up, starting to learn, doing some onboarding stuff. It's just busy, and I'm making sure I read and all that, and taking time to do things I enjoy. And then, the channel stuff, it's just busy, but I don't like saying that. I feel like I say that too much instead of just being able to say, hey, I finished this book and it was awesome, blah, blah, blah. I don't, that's why I have plans. I have plans, okay? Plans within plans. There we go again. But anyway, I've not finished The Devils. No, I have not. But I am loving it. It's very good. And for anybody that says I'm just a stan, because I'm a big Joe Abercrombie and First Law fan, and there's a lot of people that don't think this is very good and have talked bad about it because there's so much hype. And if you like it, a lot of people say you're a stan. Well, I guess call me Stanny Stan because I love it. I don't care. And I'll talk about more of it. I'll do a review. I'll talk more about it in a monthly wrap up. And when I meet with some of my beast buds, Novel Insights, Dr. Logan, and already overbooked Josh, we'll talk all about it and see what we thought. But that's going to be probably early August, so I'm definitely going to finish this up soon because now I've had a little more time getting into some better routines with reading and not having to unpack so much stuff. So I'm loving it, and I'm going to finish it very soon. Very soon. And then same with my other 2 reads that I'm focused on. I have not finished Cold Silver for Souls, but I'm almost done. And this is so good, and it's such a quick read. Like, if I could just have a couple hours with no one interrupting me, I could finish it. That hasn't happened yet, but it will. This is so good, guys. Oh my gosh. Bounty Hunter, the main character is a bounty hunter and a necromancer. They've got their trusty dead steed, Rip, that follows them around. There's a mystery between what happened between them that just slowly unfolds. There's a lot of mysteries that slowly unfold, but also the main story is so quick and fast-paced. There's like these zombie-ish ghouls. It's just so good, and it's got that Western vibe. Tori's a great writer and an awesome booktuber and person, but this is very, very good. I love it. You need to check this out. And, of course, I just had Chance on, you saw. And hopefully you watched it. Check that out if you haven't. Gotta finish this. Gotta get it done because July 20th, it's coming out, baby. And I'm going to be on his celebration live stream. Check that out if you get a chance on his channel on Sunday from 12 to 4. I'm going to be on there at some point celebrating with my good friend. But this book is really good. I love it. When I first started talking about it, I said I was a little confused at times, but as I get used to the world and stuff, and I never was really like confused. Like, I knew what was going on, but I didn't know everything yet. Nothing. He doesn't hold your hand. Nothing gets just told to you through big long paragraphs and chapters. You figure it out with the characters as you go, and I love it. You're piecing things together. It's cool. It's fun. A lot of action. Characters are great. I'm digging it. It's a lot of fun. I love you. Oh my gosh, and it's a beautiful book too. So excited to finish up that, and I'll of course do a review, and then hopefully have a chance on again to do a little spoiler chat, which will be a lot of fun. So those things are almost done, and I'm going to finish those up. What I need to read coming up once I get those done is I read the first few chapters of this because I've been wanting to check it out. The Warded Gunslinger, Book 1 by Philip Wilkerin, and it's so good. It's like The Mandalorian meets. It's like Mandalorian. I'm trying to think of a really cool Western. It's kind of like The Mandalorian, but even more leaning more into the Western thing, and not in the world of Star Wars, of course. But it's just so cool. He's a gunslinger. He's got like a pet cyber dragon. Oh man, he's like a mage. It's just so cool, man. I cannot wait to dive back into this and read even more. And also, you notice, like I said, I like to match my bookmarks. Look at the beads. Come on, zoom it in. Look at the beads, the color scheme. I know I'm good at it. And also, I need to start. I haven't started yet. Hopefully nobody in the Red Company watching this is like, what the heck, bro? I need to start. Well, okay, I read one chapter up until the last, because we're going to be doing a video on this soon, chatting it up. And I want to finish up the trilogy because I love it. But I want to finish these things first. Then I'm going to get into this bad boy because this is a chunky one, the biggest one yet. And I can't wait to see how Mike wraps this up. So excited. And then I got to get him on the channel, or at least on to talk to the Red Company, because he's a cool guy. And this has been so good. Just awesome. It's going to be top 10 trilogy for me for sure. It has just been amazing. So I definitely love it. Can't wait to see how he sticks to landing. And then a book I've started twice and loved it, and I'm talking about Will of the Many. I was going to read this with the awesome group in the Keymark Discord. I'm with awesome people in that group. Join that Discord if you haven't yet. It's a fun group. I love this book. I've read the first few chapters twice now. And then I just want to do it because it's fun to do buddy reads, and I want to do it with them. But I can't because I have too many other things I have to read that I got to focus on. But once I get done with Until the Last, I'm going to read this because I want to get it done before The Strength of the Few comes out. So I'm going to be reading those things in the pipeline. Right now, I'm also going to do the audio of Dungeon Crawler Carl number 4, which I think is the Feral Gates of God. I don't know. It's something like that. I got to do that because I'm going to be on J.R.R. Carroll's channel to chat with that group again about that book because I couldn't be a part of the chat for book 3, and I want to make sure I'm there for chat for book 4. And I'm doing my buddy read with Ian the Reader. Awesome channel. Check him out if you have not yet. For the Songs of Chaos, I read Ascendant by Michael R. Miller, and I'm on to book 2 in Songs of Chaos. Started that, and I love the way it started. I love the POV that we're getting right away, and I'm excited. It is a fun series. And the first book, I get why some people says it has a little bit of a YA feel, but to me, it had some good dark stuff in it still, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see where this goes. Excited to be doing it with Ian. We're going to be chatting about books 1 and 2 at some point in August, and that's going to be awesome. And then I'll get to do book 3, and then I'll be caught up, ready for book 4 to come out, and I cannot wait. So that's been very fun. So I got a lot of things. I'm wrapping up, finishing, and then, like I said, the rest of the summer is I'm going to get through these things, and then in September, I have some plans for a more focused TBR, more focused video release schedule, and I think it's going to be great for the channel and for all of us beasties, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So look forward to more info on that in another video. But for now, that's all I got pretty much. I haven't written anything with the move and everything, but that is going to be starting too. It's going to be part of my plan to make sure that I get back on track with that. And then I am loving The Bondsman with Kevin Bacon. That is a very good show. I'm a little obsessed with it right now. I'm going to be done with season 1 soon, and then I'll give you my thoughts on that. It's been really good. If you love urban fantasy, you like good versus evil, you like gray heroes, morally gray heroes, definitely morally gray, lovable losers. It's gonna be your jam, and it's got a lot of humor in it, and it's scary, and it's fun. Yeah. So look forward to hearing more about that. But that's it. That's all, folks. That's all, folks. That was terrible. But that is all, folks. I hope you're having a great day. Enjoy the rest of what's left of it. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. I will see you in the next one. And until I do, as I always say, devour your TBRs, be brave, be beautiful to one another, and be beastly. We'll see you.